Welcome back to the channel, car lovers. Today we're diving deep into one of the most exhilarating machines to roll out of Woking, the 2026 McLaren 570S. Sleek, loud, fast. This supercar doesn't just look like speed, it is speed, precision, and artistry combined. Whether you're a performance geek or someone who just appreciates top-tier design, this is a car that demands attention. Let's get into it. Exterior design. The 2026 McLaren 570S doesn't try to reinvent its DNA, it refines it. At first glance, the design screams McLaren with its signature low stance, wide front end, and those gorgeous dihedral doors that open upwards like wings. But this year's model steps it up with sharper aerodynamic lines, a revised front splitter, and new air intakes that not only look aggressive, they actually cool the engine more efficiently. The two-tone Goldie and black finish isn't just a flex, it highlights the car's carbon fiber architecture and gives it that dual personality. Refined and ruthless. It's all about performance-driven beauty. And let's be real, pulling into a garage with this thing? That's a power MOV. Interior and tech. Step inside, and you're greeted by a cabin that blends luxury with race-inspired design. The Alcantara and leather bucket seats are bolstered just enough to hold you firm through tight corners without sacrificing comfort. Gold accent stitching runs along the dashboard and door panels, giving a subtle nod to the exterior. Up front, McLaren's updated digital driver display adjusts depending on your drive mode, normal, sport, or track. There's also an upgraded central infotainment touchscreen, now with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, plus a lighter and faster OS. But don't expect excessive gadgets or gimmicks here. Everything inside the 570S is intentional. Minimalism meets motorsport. Performances. Let's talk about what really matters, the performance. Under the rear engine cover sits a 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged V8, pushing out a staggering 610 horsepower. Yes, McLaren gave it a slight bump this year. Torque is rated at 620 Nm, 457 lb-ft, sent directly to the rear wheels through a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. 0 to 60? Just 2.9 seconds. Top speed? 204 miles per hour. But the numbers only tell part of the story. What makes the 570S so addictive is how it delivers the power. There's almost no turbo lag, and the car responds instantly to your right foot, thanks to its lightweight and razor-sharp throttle mapping. Speaking of weight, it only tips the scales at around 1,400 kilograms, 3,086 pounds. That's because of McLaren's monocell 2 carbon fiber chassis, which provides strength without compromise and keeps the center of gravity low. Handling and driving. Drive it on a twisty road or track, and the 570S becomes a scalpel. Steering is electro-hydraulic, offering better feel than most electric systems. McLaren's proactive chassis control system monitors the suspension in real time and adapts based on how aggressively you're driving. You get adaptive dampers, launch control, and even a variable drift mode if you're feeling cheeky on the track. In simpler terms, it hugs corners like it's glued to the tarmac, yet it won't shatter your spine on the drive home. If you're someone who wants a car that looks exotic, feels alive, and delivers performance every single time you start the engine, the 570S is hard to beat. It's not the loudest or flashiest in the segment, but it has a focused soul, one that speaks to drivers who love the art of driving itself. At a starting price point that undercuts many rivals in its class, the 570S isn't just a supercar, it's a statement. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2026 McLaren 570S. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more high-performance reviews just like this. Drop a comment. Would you daily drive a McLaren if you could? Or is this best reserved for weekend thrills? Thanks for watching, and as always, keep your engine loud and your lines clean.